Yo, what is going on, everybody? The Philadelphia Eagles lose to the New York Giants 27-17. That game was terrible, horrible, abysmal. Insert other word here. Terrible game to watch. Offense, garbage. Defense, garbage. Wentz, garbage. Special teams, garbage. Jim Schwartz, garbage. Doug Peterson, garbage. The only person who wasn't garbage was Jake Elliott, but he didn't get used. We'll get into that later. First off, Doug Peterson is now 1-4 post bye weeks. The fact that you can't come up with a game plan to stop the Giants, who you play 2 times a year. This would have been your 10th time total as an Eagles head coach. 2-16, 2-17, 2-18, 2-19, you get the point. And you just played them 3 weeks ago. It's not like much is changing. He's 1-4 now, post bye weeks. That's garbage. Somehow he wins on Thursday nights. No clue how, because he has 4 days to turn it around. This was the healthiest the Eagles are going to be all year, probably. I mean, who didn't play? Isaac Seumalo? Really? I mean, even Alshon Jeffrey played. We didn't think he was ever going to play. Not because he was hurt. We just didn't think he liked it. Doug, terrible. Don't know why you're getting Wentz out of the pocket against one of the worst rated teams against quarterbacks outside the pocket with 7:16 left in the third quarter. And then, speaking of which, when he does get outside the pocket, when Wentz actually finds some rhythm during the game, which was rare, Wentz did not find any rhythm whatsoever, we just stall all momentum and put him out wide. Why? Speaking of why are you going for 2 points? I mean, the first one made logical sense to make it 14-11 instead of 14-10. Then you're like, okay, a field goal and we're tied. At least I get the thought process behind that. Does Doug not understand that extra points are allowed? Does he maybe he was playing Jake Elliott in fantasy this week and didn't want him to get points? Maybe he needed Jake Elliott to put up a stinker? I couldn't tell you why. That's the only logical reason I can come up with, because when you're down 21-17 and you go for 2 to make it 21-19 instead of kicking the extra point to make it 21-18, why? Why are you doing that? Why? What's the difference there? You're not going to get a safety. I mean, hopefully the offense can go down the field, which brings me to my next point. Wentz was horrible. He overthrew guys, underthrew guys. Now, Jason Kelce didn't provide much help either. Snaps at his shins. I don't know if someone's going to tell him that, the ball is not supposed to be snapped at the ankles every single play, but Wentz, he's getting paid to make plays. He's not making plays, which I don't know if that's more him or maybe during the bye week they stressed to him, because he did throw the ball away a couple times. Maybe instead, during the bye week, they said to him, instead of forcing it, throw it away, but then forcing it is a time when he makes plays, but maybe now, I don't know. His game is confusing. He's mentally lost. He's physically lost. He's just lost. Speaking of quarterbacks, while we're on this topic, let me rephrase that. Jalen Hurts doesn't suck. The way we use him does. Because, wow, what's crazy? Jalen Hurts comes in. It's almost like it's a running play. Huh, weird. Yeah, I wonder why the Giants stacked the box when Jalen Hurts came in. I don't know. We'll try it again next week, see what happens. Maybe the Browns won't catch on. We've only been doing it for 10 weeks, so, I mean, it's not really a big sample size. 10 weeks, not really that big of a sample size if you think about it. That's only, 2.5 months. So, maybe the Browns will catch them by surprise, and we'll run a read option that'll be successful. But, maybe not at the same time. Maybe it is getting slightly predictable. Maybe they should actually, draw up some throwing plays, passing plays for Jalen Hurts. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the Browns fall for it. Probably not, but we'll see. Who knows? Speaking of Browns, real quick, our schedule the next 5 weeks is absolutely horrible. I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if they go 0-5 and come out of this stretch 3-10-1, which is probably still going to be enough for first place in the NFC East at this rate. They play the Browns, the Seahawks. That's a Monday night game. That's fun. That'll be a Monday night massacre, but not in our favor. Packers, Saints, Drew Brees got hurt, but I mean, who knows? Jameis Winston might just do a couple of read options and run for 80-yard touchdowns on us, because that just seems to be the way that things are going. And then they finish off with the Cardinals, and DeAndre Hopkins just caught the Hail Mary pass for over 3 people. I don't see any winnable games there, but who knows? This team is weird. Next point, the defense, horrible. Absolutely god-awful to watch. Darius Slay didn't even have a good game. There was one play where he got beat by Slayton late in the fourth quarter for like a big gain. And that's I forgot to mention this actually. On 4th and 10, why are you throwing to Jalen Reagor, who was covered by James Bradbury? The game is on the line. Doug Peterson said that the play wasn't drawn up. Like, it's not like Reagor was his only target. He had other guys. Why are you throwing to their best corner on 4th and 10? Why? At least Jason Garrett understood. They kind of stayed away from Slay. When they did take shots, and when they took shots, they were slightly successful. But after the Eagles failed that second 2-point conversion, it's still 21-17, they target, who was the first one? This is going to kill me. Avonte Maddox, I think. Avonte Maddox on Sterling Shepard on Avonte Maddox for, I think, 30 yards. And then Golden Tate on Nickel Roby Coleman for 30 yards. And next thing you know, the Giants are back in the end zone. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy what happens when you attack defense's weakness. It's almost like that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe you should just throw to their best corner. Maybe that's why the Giants won. I don't know. Weird. Also, does anybody know what a quarterback run is on this team? Daniel Jones did it 3 weeks ago. And yet, you're still falling for this. You want to know why they're falling for this? Because they have 0 linebackers. If there's linebackers on the field, I have no clue who they are. Because they are not real NFL linebackers. They're Howie Roseman's, I don't know what linebackers did to him. Maybe he played linebacker as in high school or college and he got cut. And now he just has a personal vendetta against linebackers. I couldn't tell you. But linebackers on this team are terrible. They are garbage. They are so bad. I can't even mention it. I can't say the word linebackers without stuttering because that's how bad they are. Daniel Jones nearly got 2 rushing touchdowns on just quarterback runs alone. What are you doing during the bye week? What are you looking at that makes you not think, we got an 80-yard run. They got an 80-yard run on that Thursday night game. They might try it again. If they tried again, you guys you got to read the ball instead of reading the players. Because the players are supposed to sell it. Players sold it. Our linebackers took it and asked for more. I don't know if Doug was out getting them ice cream. Maybe they team meeting. Everyone went to I don't know, your favorite ice cream place. Maybe you saw them. Maybe went Carvel's, got some ice cream. Had a good time. Couldn't tell you what they were doing. Couldn't really tell you what happened. But all I know is this team is garbage. 3-5-1. Somehow still first in the NFC East. No clue how. Like I said, Browns, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Cardinals. I see maybe one winnable game, which would be the next week against the Browns. But I think that's in Cleveland, and they're right by water. So this will be the game where Wentz airs it out, and a bunch of, the wind just takes control of the ball, and he throws a bunch of picks. This will probably be that game. And then Seahawks, Wilson always kills us. DK's just going to have a field day. Speaking of DK, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was inactive for Alshon Jeffrey, who, I mean, he got targeted. Oh, were you looking for more? No, that was it. He just got targeted. That's it. I don't know why you were thinking something happened, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. Peace.